Hello everybody. In today's video, we are going to be practicing our English listening, speaking, and writing skills by hearing about some of the most interesting news stories of this week. Try your best to shadow my speaking as I am telling you these stories. So repeat words that you will see on the screen as I am speaking them so that you are able to improve your English pronunciation and your speaking abilities. Let's get started with the first story. There is a very violent civil war occurring in Uganda right now. But this civil war is not being fought by human beings. Instead, it is being fought by a group of wild chimpanzees. Researchers say that the world's largest known group of wild chimpanzees has divided into two different groups that have been fighting in a violent conflict. Although many of us are just hearing about this news right now, this conflict has actually been occurring for 8 years. Scientists still do not know why these chimps are fighting with each other. They have not found a clear reason why this conflict is happening. Before this conflict started, these chimpanzees were a very close group and they lived together peacefully. One researcher even said these were chimps that would hold hands and now they're trying to kill each other. Sadly, since this conflict began, there have been 24 chimps that have been killed in this violent conflict. Now, although this conflict is very sad, it has been helping researchers to learn more about chimpanzee behavior. This story is very interesting to me because I never imagined that animals would fight long conflicts like that. Obviously, I know that human beings will fight in very big wars, but I didn't realize that animals would fight in these very big conflicts for multiple years. I knew that animals could fight against each other, but I never knew that this could last for multiple years. So this news story is very surprising to me. All right, now it's time to practice your English writing skills. In the comments below, I want you to write one sentence answering this question. Do you think we as humans should get involved and try to stop these chimps from fighting? Or do you think we should allow these chimps to keep fighting this conflict? What do you think? Go ahead and pause this video to write a one-sentence response to this question. All right, let's get started with our next news story from this week. 3 people in Los Angeles, California, have been sent to jail for insurance fraud for pretending that a bear damaged their cars. Police say this group of 3 people used a bear costume to fake attacks on a Rolls-Royce Ghost and 2 Mercedes-Benz cars. After faking these attacks with a bear costume, these 3 people asked their insurance companies for $114,000 to pay for the damages. Home security video showed what looked like a bear entering these people's cars and damaging the cars. But investigators later realized that this was just a person wearing a bear costume. Police also found scratches on the outside of the cars that were supposed to look like they were made by bear claws. Now, after this insurance fraud was found out, these 3 people were sentenced to 180 days in jail. Now, this story to me is kind of funny because I don't really know why anybody would come up with this idea. I feel like this is a very dumb idea because I don't really think a bear costume would be very convincing. If I saw a video of somebody wearing a bear costume, I think I would be able to tell that that is not actually a bear. What's also interesting about this story is that the cars that were being destroyed were very nice cars. We would call them luxury vehicles. So I assume that the people who were doing this insurance fraud were pretty wealthy. They probably had a lot of money. So it feels kind of strange to me that they would want to do this insurance fraud to get more money. All right, time to practice your English writing abilities. In the comments below, write one sentence answering this question. Do you think 180 days in jail was a fair sentence for this crime? Do you think that it was too harsh? Or do you think that it was too lenient? Or do you think that it was a fair sentencing for this specific crime? Comment down below one sentence in English. I hope you enjoyed this video practicing your English listening, speaking, and writing abilities. For more videos like this one, where we learn English by listening to the language spoken in a slow, simple, and clear way, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.